today, after a very long time, I'm going to be continuing my Minecraft Survival the Right Way series. I've only done 4 episodes in this series, and it has been a very, very long time since I've done this series, and I don't know why I just randomly stopped it, but basically, I've done 4 episodes. The first one was just starting a world. The second one was, I don't actually remember what that one was. It was like starting farms or something, I don't know. And then, I believe that the third one was getting like armor and like iron and stuff, and then the fourth one was making a bigger house. So today I'm going to be doing episode 5, which is going to be finding diamonds. I need to turn down my game audio, it's very loud. But anyways, so yeah, if you have not watched any of these videos before, they're all on my channel, and they're all also in a playlist, so you can just go to the playlist and find all of them that way. I will also leave the link to the first one in the description below. But anyways, yep, today we're going to be doing episode 5, which is going to be mining for diamonds. So the first thing that you'll need to do is you need to make sure that you have plenty of torches. I only have 3, and I only have 1 piece of coal. So now I have 7 torches. You need a lot more than that. You also want to make sure that you have plenty of food, and I do not have very much food. I mean, I do have, actually I have a decent amount, but I have raw uncooked food. So if you do have any like raw food, you'll definitely want to cook it. I'm not actually going to cook my potatoes because I might use those for like a farm. Since it's been so long since I've done this world, I honestly don't even remember what I have, but we have the shaders enabled now, the vibrant visuals, but I'm just going to basically be telling you like some preparations that you need to do, and then the best ways to actually find diamonds. Now, this is a series for like Minecraft beginners, so I will be telling you the most efficient but also the safest way to do it. So like a safe yet also efficient way to do it, because yes, you could just like go into like a cave and just run around until you find a bunch of diamonds, but that can be a little bit risky, especially like if you're a beginner and you're not very good at Minecraft, like you're not good at PvP yet or something, then you're definitely going to want to do some safer methods. So that's what I'll be showing you today, but you first want to make sure you have plenty of torches. So I do have some sticks, but I don't have any coal to turn those into torches with. So what you want to do is just look for some coal. So you can just like go mining, like strip mining or something, which that's actually probably the method that I'm going to do. I actually have a little cave right here though, and if you're careful, then you can easily get some good coal, a good amount of coal, out of just a little cave like this. So if you just go down like a little bit, you should be able to find some coal. And even if you do have to use some of your torches that you already have in order to help you find coal, that's okay, because once you get the coal that you need for torches, you can just break the torches that you placed and pick them back up, and then you will have those torches again, and they will not have gone to waste. So I have some coal right here, so I'm just going to kill these zombies really quick. You'll definitely want to be careful if you do have like any zombies in the cave. So luckily for me, I don't actually think that they can get up here, so I'm just going to come up here and go over to this coal and then mine it. Now usually coal spawns in pretty big veins, so if you just find one vein, then you should be able to get plenty of coal. As you can see, this vein wasn't like huge. I got 7 from it, but now if I craft all of these into torches, I already have 33 torches, because 1 coal and 1 stick makes 4 torches. So it's actually pretty good, pretty easy to get some coal for torches. Also, if there's a creeper, just let it blow up, block it with your shield, and then you won't take literally any damage. And it can also kill some of the mobs around you. While you're in the cave looking for some coal, you can also just like pick up any iron that you find, and try to avoid skeletons, because skeletons can be very annoying and can be a pain to take care of. So as you can see, I have a creeper right over there. I'm kind of just going to block that off because I don't want to get blown up while I'm mining this coal. So what you can do is you can kind of just like block yourself in if you have like a little area like this, and then you can just mine the coal. Now my pickaxe actually is about to break, which when you're going mining for diamonds, so that's another thing that you need. You need to have plenty of pickaxes if you're going to do this method that I'm going to show. You'll want to make sure that you have plenty of pickaxes, because as you can see, mine just broke, but I have 8 coal right there. I now have 62 torches. That's not a whole lot. Now, unfortunately, since I don't have a pickaxe, I didn't really think this through. I'm gonna have to break this with my fist. But that's okay, I'm just gonna have to break 2 pieces. I've had other times where I have to literally completely mine out of a cave with just my fist. That's very annoying. Don't make that mistake. That's why you definitely want to make sure that you have plenty of pickaxes. Because where you're gonna be mining, it's gonna be deep slate, so it's gonna be even slower. It's gonna be like very, very slow. So I'm just going to head up to the surface and get some wood so I can make a new pickaxe, and then I will come back down and get some more coal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to look for things that I can use to smelt this iron, which it looks like I really should have these sticks, which that's terrible. Actually, no, I have slabs. So I'm just going to smelt my iron, and then we can head out. So when you go mining, you want to make sure that you have plenty of pickaxes. Like, as many pickaxes as you think you'll need to, you know, like, keep mining until you run out of torches, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get like 5 stone pickaxes, and well, I'm gonna get 5 more, so then I have 6 in total. I'm getting a lot of pickaxes because you're gonna want a lot of pickaxes. No, I don't have a whole lot of torches. I have a stack in 35, which that might sound like a lot, but it's really not. Once you see what we're going to need, then you're gonna understand. And I'm pretty sure, if I did the math correct, you're gonna need to get about at least 35 diamonds, because it's 24 for a full set of diamond armor, and then a sword is 2, so that gets it up to 26. Axe is 3, so that is 29. A pickaxe is 3, that's 32. A shovel is 1, that's 33. You don't need a hoe, and then an enchantment table is 2, so then that's 35. So as long as I did that math correct, you're gonna need at least 35 diamonds. And then what I like to do is I like to bring a crafting table, just in case I need to like craft anything. And then also bring a couple sticks. Actually, I'm gonna bring like a lot of sticks, so if I need more pickaxes, I can just craft them. And then also, for an enchantment table, you need obsidian. So if you bring like a crafting table and some sticks, you'll be able to craft a diamond pickaxe, so you can mine that obsidian. But anyways, now for the best way to find diamonds, well, the best like and safest method to find diamonds. If you want to know the absolute best way to find diamonds in Minecraft Bedrock, then I will leave the link to that video in the description. I actually did a video on that in the past. So there are a couple ways that you can get to the right level. So the method is strip mining, which is where you basically just mine in like a straight line at like low levels, and you can either just dig down there, or you can do a little bit of a riskier way, but it's going to save you a lot of time. You can just go into a cave in order to get down to that level, because then you won't have to do all of the mining to get down to that low level. Now, I'm not saying that the cave that you find is necessarily going to go all the way down to level negative 59, but the further down that you can get, the better. Because like, look, if I just keep on going down here, I'm now at level 10. This is going even deeper. I'm now into deep slate level, and on the way down, you might even find some diamonds. And also, if you come across lapis, make sure to get that so you can enchant. And that's another reason why we wanted to get so many torches, because you're going to need to, you know, like see on the way down. And also, I don't know how I forgot this, but in order to get diamonds, you're gonna need an iron pickaxe. Now, luckily, I have iron right here, so I can just mine this, smelt it, and then get a diamond pickaxe. Or sorry, an iron pickaxe. Make sure that you have an iron pickaxe or better before you go mining for diamonds. Because if you don't do that, you're not gonna be able to mine the diamonds. You need at least... Gosh, my game just froze. That was weird. Anyways, in order to mine diamonds, you're gonna need an iron, diamond, or netherite pickaxe. I doubt that you're gonna have netherite pickaxe at the time that you're mining for diamonds. You're probably not even gonna have a diamond pickaxe. So even if you just have a little, like, iron pickaxe, then that's gonna work perfectly fine. So now I just need fuel, and it looks like I'm going to have to use sticks, because that's all I have. So hopefully it'll be enough. I think it will be, because it looks like it's about 2 sticks to smelt one thing. And really, you only need like 2 sticks so that you can craft a diamond pickaxe in case you come across lava. And you'll need to get at least 4 obsidian. If you want to, you can get 14 because then you'll be able to make a nether portal and an enchantment table, but you need to get at least 4 so that for now you can make an enchantment table because you need obsidian for that. So then once you have the iron that you need, if you also forgot to get an iron pickaxe, I don't know how I forgot to say that, you'll want to just craft that, grab your stuff, and then keep on going. What I like to do is not actually mine with the iron pickaxe unless it's all I have, because I don't want to just be mining with the iron pickaxe and then when I find diamonds, it's broken, so then I can't mine the diamonds, you know? So you have to be smart with it, if that makes sense. So you can just get all iron pickaxes if you really want to, but that's gonna take a lot of iron because it takes 3 to make 1, and then if you want to have like 5, that's already 15 iron, and if you're not like rich with iron, that can be hard to get. So this cave, as you can see, it keeps on going down, which that's actually really good because that's gonna save me a lot of time. This actually goes down super deep. Like, look at how deep I am right now, and look at how deep this goes. Now, one thing that you want to be careful about when you're going this deep is ancient cities. If you come across an ancient city, if you hear like scope go off or anything, just crouch and try to avoid it, because those are very, very dangerous. I cannot survive those at all. And I wouldn't say that I'm a beginner at Minecraft. I have been playing Minecraft for years. So even if you're a pretty experienced player, ancient cities can be very hard to survive. And I just saw those glow squids down there, and with my shaders, they kind of look like what an ancient city would look like. So I literally thought that I'd just come across gold, but I luckily did not. So I am now at level negative 38, and it seems like this cave might keep going down even further, but seems like it actually does not. So once you have reached the lowest point in the cave, you will want to dig down until you reach level negative 59, and that is when you can start just strip mining for diamonds. So I am already at level negative 43, so I don't need to go very far. That's why we went so deep, so that we could just not have to dig down very far. Now, as you can see, with stone pickaxes against deep slate, it is kind of slow, so that is the benefit of getting like an iron pickaxe. And I'm just going to make sure that this gravel isn't about to like drop me down. Look at that, it actually does lead into a cave a little bit deeper down. So then I can just go down here, it goes even deeper, and I can save myself even more time because I am now at level negative 54, and look at that, I just found lava. So I can now get some obsidian. We'll make it into obsidian. I don't have a diamond pickaxe yet to get obsidian though. So you can just like find a little spot with lava and then pour a water bucket over it, and it will turn into obsidian. So now that I'm at level negative 54, I only need to go down 5 more blocks, and then I will be at the perfect level for finding diamonds. And then I will be showing you the best method for strip mining. I believe it's actually called branch mining, but it's actually pretty similar to strip mining. Strip mining is, I believe, just mining in a straight line, but branch mining, bedrock. So that's how far down we are. We've reached bedrock. So branch mining, what you want to do is stand on a block and then just hold down the dig button, because then you can reach out 5 blocks, and then once you can't dig any further, then mine the blocks on the bottom and walk up to here, and then go right here, and then on either side dig in as far as you can, just like this. And then you'll only want to place torches on these blocks right here, like at the end of the, the straight like 5 block line. And then you don't need to pick up all of those blocks. The only reason that you should be picking them up is if there's diamonds that you're going to get. Now, redstone. If you want to get redstone, you also need an iron pickaxe to mine that, and the same goes for gold. If you want to get redstone, gold, and netherite, or sorry, not netherite. I mean, you do need, actually, no. Ignore the fact that I said netherite, that's in the nether. If you want to get redstone, gold, and diamonds, you'll need at least an iron pickaxe. So then, just dig along like this. This is the best method for getting diamonds. Well, the best, safe method for getting diamonds. There are better methods, but they're a little bit more dangerous. And if you come across a bunch of lava like this, don't panic. Just try to block it off, and you'll be fine. So just block it off like that. If you need to, you can also change directions. A good way to do it is to kind of come at it from the side and then block it off a little bit and keep doing that until you have gotten it blocked off. So I might be digging, oh, diamonds. I might just be digging under a little bit of like a lava lake, but that's okay. If that happens, don't panic. So I want to be careful because there's diamonds right here, but I know that there's also lava. So I want to make sure that these diamonds do not burn. So I'm going to make sure, see, there's a lava drip right there. So there's lava right above this, as you can see. So I want to try to block that off. So that way, my precious diamonds do not burn. So you need to be very careful when you're doing this. A good thing that you can do is kind of just dig over this way where the diamonds are. Kind of just dig around this area a little bit and make sure that there's not going to be lava right above these diamonds. So I do not see a lava drip right now, meaning that there's probably not lava above this. And as you can see, my pickaxe just broke. No problem, I can just move on to the next one. That's why we brought so many pickaxes. So as you can see, there's a bunch of diamonds right here. There is a lava drip right there, but not right here. So I'm going to assume that it's safe. There's no lava drip. Now I'm actually not sure if lava drip can like come through diamonds, but it looks like there's no lava above it. So just like that, we have gotten our first 5 diamonds. Now you'll want to mine around the diamonds a little bit just to make sure that you're not missing any. And now since there's lava right here, I of course still need to be careful. And then if you find a bunch of lava like I did, just change direction. As you can see, I can see a lava drip coming from down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to come over here and then start strip mining in this direction, away from where the lava was. You'll want to try to go in like the complete opposite direction of the lava, not literally, but you know, just go in a different direction and then literally just mine until you run out of torches or until you've gotten all of the diamonds that you need. Now as you can see, I hear a zombie. So what you can do if you want to is just block off this entrance. Because then, as long as you're lighting it up down here, no mobs will be able to spawn or get in here to kill you. That's just a good little, like, you know, caution, action, whatever you want to call it, that you can take to make sure that you will remain safe. So just basically mine really as much as you want until you have all the diamonds that you need or until you run out of torches, pickaxes, whatever. Just mine as much as you need to, as much as you want to, as much as you feel like it. I get it that mining like this isn't the most exciting, but trust me, you're gonna need diamonds. And if you're a beginner at Minecraft and you feel like it's gonna be too risky to go in caves, this is the best way to do it. It's safe, it's efficient, and it's really just hands down a great method. There's no reason to say no to this unless you're good at Minecraft and you're like me and you're kind of just like, yeah, I can survive in a cave. If you want to do that, go for it. So the difference between cave mining and strip mining, the differences are cave mining, more dangerous, a lot more mobs. There's going to be like lava lakes everywhere. I even like to call them lava oceans because of how big they are sometimes. And it can just be dangerous. As you can see, there can still be lava in like when you're like strip mining like this, you know? But if this happens, just find where it's coming from. So like for me, I see that it's coming from over here. I can just dig into here until I find the lava and try and block it off. In this case, I cannot block it off, so I'm just going to not mine over there because I know that there's too much lava. So that tells me that I'm kind of mining under a big lava lake right now. So I've got to be careful. If you think that you're like totally mining just under a lava lake or lava ocean, you can completely just go to a different spot if you feel like it. You don't have to even stay in that spot like at all, you know? So you can kind of just like go wherever you feel comfortable going. Like wherever you feel safest, wherever you feel like there's not a bunch of lava. But then once again, when you're cave mining, there's gonna be a lot of lava everywhere. There's gonna be mobs that can kill you. But also, so you're gonna think right away that cave mining is a lot more efficient. because you're gonna find diamonds spawning everywhere. Here's why. When you are in a cave mining, there's like a lot bigger of an area that you can see at once. So there's gonna be a lot more places that diamonds can spawn that you'll just be able to see right away. But what you'll notice is that, like when you go to mine them, it's only like 1 or 2, like most of the time. Sometimes they're big, but not usually. Sometimes they're big veins, but usually they're not. That's because when exposed to air, when blocks are like deep down are exposed to air, there's a higher chance of diamonds spawning, but they'll be in smaller veins. When they are not exposed to air, there will be like a lower chance of diamonds spawning, but they'll spawn in bigger veins. So that's why the vein that I found right away, that's why it was a vein of 5, because I'm mining, like I'm branch mining. It wasn't exposed to air, so it was a bigger vein. That's why you'll find such big veins when you're straight mining or branch mining, and such small veins when you're cave mining. Now, as you can see, I've already gone through like 2 pickaxes already, and I still have a lot of torches left. So that tells me I just didn't bring enough torches, or enough pickaxes. I brought too many torches, because when you're mining like this, you can actually conserve a lot of torches. You don't need to place them that often. Now, you can pick up those blocks if you want to. Don't feel the need to. Oops. Also, what I like to do is I like to start off placing a torch on like the left side, for example, and then next time put it on the right side, then put it on the left side, then put it on the right side. Just go back and forth. Just why not, you know? Also, you can put them on the floor if you want to. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you're placing them every now and then, you're gonna be fine. You just need to make sure that you can see. You just want to make sure that you can see where you're mining, see the diamonds, and that no mobs are going to be able to spawn. Now, when you come across gravel like this, the best thing to do is break it and then quickly place a torch. It's gonna save you so much time, so much durability on your shovel, whatever. Especially if you don't have a shovel and you're just using your fist, just go like this. It will save you so much time. Now, I get it that it can be hard sometimes to get the timing down, but once you get it, really you just need to do it a few times, and then you'll be able to get it like 90% of the time, and then it's just gonna save you so much time. But you have to be careful because of lava. As you can see, just like that, there's lava right there, and it's coming all the way down here because it started up high. So what you want to do is just try to block that off as much as you can, and then get up to where it came from to try to block off that part. So once I have blocked off all of that, I can kind of come up here a little bit, and then that's actually a cave right there. I can just kind of block it off like this. Again, be careful when you come across lava. Lava can just absolutely destroy you. So since I know that there's lava right there, I'm just going to stop mining the gravel unless I absolutely have to. Like this part, I have to keep going because it's in the way. So then I can just keep mining. Oh, there's more gravel right here and a lot more lava. So that tells me this is not a very good spot to mine. But anyways, just keep doing that until you either run out of pickaxes or run out of torches. So this just leads into a cave. This lava is all coming from like a cave. So what I can do is just simply change direction. Just keep doing that. Once again, do it as much as you feel like it until you run out of pickaxes, whatever. Okay, so I still have some pickaxes left, but now that I've shown like, you know, the best ways for you guys to find diamonds, there's really no point in for me to like keep mining. So I'm just going to kind of do like this little area off to the side carefully because there's lava right there. I'm actually just not going to do that part. I'm just going to go out this way, and then I'm going to head back up to the surface, and then I'll do some off-camera mining to get all of the diamonds that I need. Once again, get at least 35. And also, if you were able to find lava down here, like at the top, you know, then make sure to craft a diamond pickaxe if you got at least 3 diamonds, which you should have gotten at least 3 diamonds. I was able to get 10, and then I would get 14, because then you'll be able to get a nether portal and also an enchantment table. So what you can do is just go to the little spot where you found the obsidian, kind of just block yourself in, because obsidian does kind of take a while to mine, and then that way no mobs will like drop down and interrupt you, you know? We'll say that. No mobs will come and interrupt you. So kind of just block yourself in a little area like this. And then what I like to do is place down a water bucket to cover the obsidian. Make sure that you're not about to get pushed into the lava by the water flowing. Place down your crafting table, and then make yourself a nice diamond pickaxe. Nice fresh diamond pickaxe. And then any blocks that you have that you don't want or need, you can kind of just chuck them, and then they'll fall into the lava and burn. Just like those ones. Now if you want to make sure that you're not going to get pushed into the lava by the water, you can just block off the lava just like that, and then you won't fall in it. And then take your diamond pickaxe and just start mining away. Get 14 obsidian. Alright, so once you've gotten all of the obsidian that you need, 14 because 10 to make a nether portal, you do not actually need the corners of it, and then 4 for the enchantment table, you can just head back up, and if you want to, you can do a little bit of searching for diamonds on the way back up. Just be careful of mobs and creepers and stuff like that, you know? I've got a creeper right here. He just blew up the other creeper. Thank you very much. And then, oh, I almost just looked at the internet. You have to be very careful about that. So, kind of just try to make your way back up. A good thing to do is just follow the torches that you placed on the way down, because you should be placing torches on the way down. It will serve 2 purposes. Number 1, actually 3 purposes. Number 1, lighting up the way. Number 2, stopping mobs from spawning. Number 3, showing you the way back up. So, very, very useful. But I'm getting unlucky. I'm not seeing any diamonds on the way back up. That's okay. So, just be careful. If you think that you're able to, try to just kill the creepers. Just 2 critical hits with an iron sword or better will take them out. That would be enough. 2 critical hits with an iron sword or better. If you actually land 2 critical hits, you'll be good. If you are a complete beginner and you don't know what a critical hit is or how to get one, you just jump and then hit like right as you're landing, if that makes sense. So I thought I just saw diamonds down there, but I didn't. But anyways, yeah, just make your way back up. Try to survive. Don't lose your diamonds. Oh, there were actually diamonds right here. Wow. That was lucky. I was like, I thought there were diamonds down there, but there weren't. But there actually were. So, 3. As you can see, the other veins that I found were 5. This one, it was exposed to air, and it looks like it was only 3. But that's still not bad. A lot of times, they will only do 1. So, 3 is actually pretty good for having it, like, be exposed to air, you know? So, I'm happy with it. So, we are now coming out with 10 diamonds and diamond pickaxe, meaning that we found 13 diamonds in total. Once you get back to your house, empty out your inventory, because it's probably going to be filled with a bunch of junk in it. And then you can start to like craft the things that you need, whatever you want to make, like whether it's tools, armor, enchantment table, whatever. Just start making whatever you want to, and then once again, just don't use it until you have mending on it, unless you want to use it a little bit until it gets like too low on durability or something. Just be smart with it, you know? So I'm going to go to sleep, and then that will be the end of the video. Alright, so anyways, now that it's daytime, also whenever you wake up, make sure to check around you for any mobs. That's how I lost my first hardcore world. I was ending a stream, got out of bed, went outside, and then when I was ending it, a creeper blew me up. So anyways, that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so that you don't miss the future episodes of this series. Don't worry, I'm not going to be stopping this series anytime soon. At least, I hope not. So, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.